Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
We have new details about the house fire that claimed 4 lives last week. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Luna Bleetz. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The Clark County Fire Department is continuing to investigate the house fire that claimed 4 lives last week. Chief John Steinbeck said today the investigation is expected to take at least 3 months to a year. The house was largely demolished on Monday, and Steinbeck explained it was a safety hazard for the surrounding homes. Though the investigation is ongoing, Steinbeck said a smoke alarm did go off and they don't suspect foul play.
I will say that we have a high, very high degree of confidence that this was not an intentional fire. This was an accidental fire.
Anyone with video of the fire before 4 a.m. on October 24th is encouraged to share it with fire officials. Those wishing to help can give to the Southern Nevada Burn Foundation, which will donate 100% of the proceeds to the Adim family. The Clark County School Board has a new interim trustee. Nakia Jackson-Hale was appointed to fill the District B seat that Katie Williams vacated in September. She was sworn in this morning and will serve until one of 2 candidates elected on November 5th will take her seat in January. Jackson-Hale is an assistant dean at UNLV's nursing school and a CCSD parent. North Las Vegas police are looking for the suspect in a shooting that left 1 man injured last night. Police say a fight broke out between 2 people and shots were fired. Responding officers arrived around 7:15 to the corner of Craig Road and Lamb Boulevard and found a man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital and is in stable condition. A neighbor of the Sphere is suing the venue, saying its noise is violating his property rights. James Kay and his limited liability company filed the lawsuit against the operators of the Sphere, the Venetian, and Clark County.
What he hopes to do is to eliminate the sound system. This is something that the Sphere has put a lot of investment into, and they think that it enhances the entertainment value of the Sphere. But he feels, Mr. Kay feels that it's too noisy for him and his neighbors, and that this is not something that is good for the people who live in the immediate vicinity of the Sphere.
The Sphere said in an email that Kay has a history of filing lawsuits and that the audio is, quote, in full compliance with Clark County regulations and enjoys the support of Park Towers, where Kay lives. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight we're looking at clear skies with an overnight low of 44 degrees, and the sunshine will be out tomorrow with a high of 71 and low of 48. Then the clouds return on Friday with a high of 71 and low of 47. Now taking a peek at the weekend, partly cloudy skies with a high of 69 and low of 50 Saturday, and a high of 67 and low of 50 on Sunday. Next week, highs in the mid to upper 60s and lows in the mid to high 40s all week long, with clouds coming and going throughout the week. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. A proposal to expand the Bellagio was pulled at the last minute from an advisory board meeting agenda. The Paradise Town Advisory Board was expected Tuesday night to review the plans for Project Mojave, which would add new dining and retail amenities to the Bellagio, along with a bridge to connect the property to the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. No reason was given for pulling the item off the agenda, but the review was previously taken off the board's agenda in July.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The 3-time defending Mountain West champion Lady Rebels got their season off on the right foot Tuesday with a 94-63 exhibition game win over Point Loma. Mason James and Amarachi Kimpson led the way with 14 points each in the Scarlet and Gray, while senior Kiara Jackson was right behind in scoring with 13. The Lady Rebels opened up non-conference play on Monday against LMU at the Cox Pavilion in a doubleheader with the Runnin' Rebels.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Clark County got some extra funding to combat youth homelessness. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development awarded over $8.5 million in funding to Clark County and the Southern Nevada Homelessness Continuum of Care. The funding will go toward services like mental health counseling, substance abuse treatment, job training, and educational opportunities. It will also be used to help homeless youth find housing of their own.
We have such a high need with transient youth aging out of various systems within our community. And for us to finally be awarded after 7 attempts, this is amazing.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders ranked 27th in the NFL when it comes to scoring touchdowns and 31st overall when it comes to the run game. Head coach Antonio Pierce spoke on whether their inability to produce offensively should fall on offensive coordinator Luke Getsy or not.
It's easy to sit here and just point the finger at Luke or myself, but, you look at O-line play, quarterbacks, the running backs, turnovers, missed blocks, missed executions on plays, alignments of details, all those things have to get cleaned up. So, yeah, it does start with the coordinator. He's got to be the one that takes the fall for that and gets most of the blame, but it is collective.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. It's near the midpoint of the NFL season, and Bills quarterback Josh Allen is a plus 250 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the MVP award. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson is a plus 350 second choice, followed by Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes at plus 450. Lions signal caller Jared Goff is the only player with single-digit odds, listed at plus 650. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts is 14-1, with quarterback C.J. Stroud of the Texans and Commanders rookie Jaden Daniels each listed at 16-1 odds.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. Clark County students from elementary to college will have a chance to see their artwork featured on the Sphere for Earth Day in April. Take a look at some of the artwork from previous winners. The project is a collaboration between the Sphere, CCSD, and UNLV. The winning elementary and middle school students will earn a $10,000 donation for their school's art program, plus tickets to attend the Sphere experience. Winning high school and UNLV students will earn scholarships. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. R&B legend Bobby Brown is opening up about reuniting with New Edition for their sold-out residency at the Encore Theater inside the Wynn. LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katzlamidas talked with Brown about their show and some life lessons.
Bobby Brown is back on the Las Vegas Strip with the guys he refers to as My Fellas. That's the reunited New Edition, which is scoring 3 more sold-out performances at Encore Theater, including performances Friday and Saturday night. I had a chance to talk to Bobby at his headquarters in Los Angeles recently. He said the advice he would give to his younger self would be not to party so hard and focus on your art and performances, and that is what he's doing today, and this show really delivers.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.